Alright, chaps, it's Pants McSkill here, and this is the end of the first season with Milan. Here's my roundup. So you can see that we finished second. So which I'll take. I'll take that. Given where we were when I took over, languishing down in 17th or where it was, second is perfectly acceptable to me. 9 points off of Juve, a point in front of Napoli, which will do. So that's second. That's all right. That's all right. If we look at the schedule, scroll down. I took over at Empoli, and it was a pretty good run. This quarter final when we got dicked over by Juve, 3 draws off the back of that, and in total, we out of the 27 games I was in charge, we lost 3, drew 4, and won the rest. So that's an acceptable return, I think. Given that we finished 9 points behind Juve, a quick bit of maths in my head suggests that we needed to win all but 2 of our league games. So I don't think we were going to do that. That's fine. So yeah, so like I said, I'll take that. Second, I'll take that. A few things of note. We finished high scorers in the league, so with 83, so that's good. 5th highest conceded though, so that's what I'm going to look at next season. That's something I need to address. I think that'll be the main point. Part of this, of course, was because we used this ludicrously attacking formation, which is here, which is just quite clearly insane. So that's why we scored so many goals. That's also why we leaked so many goals. But overall, that's quite clearly what we wanted to do with the games we had. So the bits of the formation that I really liked, Menez as a winger is great because he's got very good intelligence. So he either stays wide or drives into the space here. Bueno as a complete forward, he seems to drop over and take this area of the pitch, or he spins out left, or he drives into the box. So he's also very intelligent with his use of the space. Gargo roams around, but what's good about him is when he plays, when he's not being inconsistent. I don't know whether I'll keep him next season or not. I need to find that out. Is when our left back bombs forward, Suso drops in the middle, he goes up there, and Gargo covers the area here. So all in all, it seemed to work pretty well. We never really had a problem breaking down teams who played defensively. If I'd sort of show you some of his, and there's a fair few sort of 5s in there. There's one there, 5 there's 3s, 4s, 3s. We scored a lot of goals. So yes, it was a good way of breaking down teams. I do have to look at a different formation when we play the bigger teams next season. A 2-1 here against Napoli, who obviously came third. The 1-0 against Juve. 2-1 away to Inter. These are results that I need to change and try and pick up points from if I'm going to win the league next season. So that's what I'll have to look at. Actually, I tell you what. If I really look at how the players I had who performed for me, I've had to go to some of these stats here. We had so Menez most assists, 18, miles ahead of Berza in second. Fuck you, Berza. Highest rating for Menez. He's the player of the season, quite clearly. 8 player of the match results. Brilliant. Scocco is just the deal of the season. He, if you look at the goals, he finished third in the goals, but only played half the season. So he came in at the end of January. Berardi and Llorente were in the league from the start, and he was only 2 goals behind them. So he's clearly going to be the focus of my attack next season. If I can get him playing like I've got him playing this season, he's just going to walk the golden boot in the Serie A. So that's quite cool. We were good on Adel Rami was brilliant at the back for me. Luca Antonelli, he played left back, so he was the one bombing up, floating in those crosses for me. All in all, very proud, very, very sort of pleased and proud with a lot of what I had. We've now got the budget for next season, 22 million I've been handed, and an increase in my available wage budget now that we're in the Champions Cup. I'm going to have to shift a fair few players because now we're going to be challenging on 2 fronts. and I need to rebuild the tactics slightly. I think I need something in the region of 11, 10, 11 players, I think. There's a fair few that I need to shift on just because they're useless. For example, a lot of them are on big wages as well. Nigel de Jong, I mean, he was either injured or suspended for the entire season. He's on 115 grand a week, so he's getting the fuck out of here as soon as I possibly can. Mattia Desciglio was dog shit. He just had no fucking sense of where he should be hovering. He's 22. He's 4.2 million. He's not cost me a lot in wages, but I think I can probably getting onto 10 million for him. I think he'll be highly sought after across Europe. So I think I can really cash in on him. So he'll be a really big boost to my finances. Then we've just got some fucking shifting up, hoovering up wages type idiots. Essien's on 63k a week. He's useless. Keisuke Honda is the most inconsistent player I've ever seen in my life. He's either incredible, he'll be incredible for one game, and then terrible for 5. So his 68, I can get 4 million for him, no problem. 68k a week off the wage bill. So yeah, it'll be an interesting summer. It'll be an interesting summer to see what. I mean, here we go. There's another one. Pizzini. Ugh, you can fuck off. We'll just get him off the wage bill. So what I need to do. So yeah. So we'll see what we come up with. But it will be. It should be interesting. So next stop is the tournament, and I'm going to have to figure out this new defensive tactic before we go into that, because otherwise Mitch will just absolutely destroy me. Quite clearly on the counter attack, especially now I've told him what my tactics are, which are idiots. So I'll be playing someone else in the tournament. But yeah, let's see how that goes. All right, guys, I'll catch you next time.